My desk is a mess. And I'm echoing. Questions, let's see. Is the accuracy from Masori top and bottom better than the 5 strength at P2? Let's see. Two Masori bottoms better. Okay. How's it going, Lord? I don't think I'm gonna get Starfield. Looks kind of mid to me. How's it going, Adam? BG3, maybe when I do Tactician. Right now I'm playing mostly for the story. I don't want to enjoy it at my own pace. I feel like if I was playing on stream, I'd be influenced by having to, you know, act like a streamer. You know, make it like entertaining when, to be honest, I just don't want to say anything. Wait in silence. I ain't romancing Allison, unfortunately. Slow. Unfortunately messed up with that last Shaman. I got too close. How's it going, Adrian, by the way? It is pretty fun. I have a guide in my Discord channel if you want to join it. I think that was too quick. I was supposed to wait 2 ticks there. But I have some shorts on YouTube if you want a visual kind of like look at it. And then if you want a text guide, like a breakdown of it, I have it in my Discord server. Discord server's in the description of my videos, I think. Assuming it's still there. And then, other than that, I messed up there. Should be in the general channel. You might have to control F it in the Discord channel though, like partial red X. Yep, that is exactly the benefit. I typically get about 330 kills or faster doing this method in 540s. And I heard from other people that their kills are more akin to about 4 minutes when they do the regular red X. There it is, 324. But yeah, you do take a little bit of damage, but the idea is that you profit HP overall anyway. And hopefully you'll have profited enough, like assuming you're blood free. Hopefully you'll have profited enough by the time you get to P3 that the method for P3 is kind of about, like, you'll take damage, but not that much. Hopefully 90 like plus HP is enough. And even if you're getting really, really unlucky and like getting hammered, you can always switch to like a more traditional red X at the very end. How do you become consistent at raids? Just gotta raid more. Is what it is. Raids are paved with practice. The road is paved. Having confidence obviously helps. Like, I feel like I can do like anything this raid at this point. The last time I felt not confident in a raid, like in ToA, ToA was when I first broke the 400 barrier. Then after that, I was like, I could do anything. For the orbs, apparently it's like 13 ticks or something. After the chat message pops up, I just wing it. The Thrall didn't hook me up, level 1. What a scam game. My single, yes. I am as straight as they come, unfortunately. Alright, guys. How's it going, future self? I recommend reading the text guide after watching it a bit. The one on my Discord. Do stream raids? Oh, like team raids and stuff? Not really. Logo Kirby link is gone? Oh, what happened to it? Did he delete it? What happened to Mogoat Kirby's link? Unavailable. I wonder if he's redoing it. I mean, I messaged Kirby about it. Not about the video link being down, but I showed him the method. I wonder if he's redoing it, maybe? sucks. This spot sucks. Talking about the 5-tick red X? Yeah. The original cycle made by me. At least I haven't seen anyone else use it. If they have, they've been keeping it a secret. And I haven't, I guess. The only reason I didn't really like release it right away when I found out is because I wasn't like sure of it yet. I'd rather just get like the full deets out. I wonder why I deleted it. Or I wonder maybe something happened with... No, if I recall, there was like no weird music or any copyright that could have messed up his video either. I don't know. Maybe he did remove it. Maybe he wanted to update it. I'm not planning on making a video about it anytime soon. And I gave him permission to cover it if he wants to, because, to be honest, the cycle is just made with his, like, the techniques used in his videos, so I don't really care if he wants to simply just add an addendum to it, like how to pull off a, you know, like a tick perfect solo 5-tick. So he has permission to take it down, put it up, and do whatever he wants. I don't care. All for the glory of the Raiders. It'd be easier for him to cover it since he's going through all the techniques. Ready? Is Bofa and Crystal or Masori and BP better to use? Overall, it'll be Masori BP. But you're gonna have a tough time at Zebak if you're just bringing a blowpipe. Like, you should have like a ZCV for Zebak. You know, like some sort of like accurate ranged weapon for Zebak and Wardens. Assuming you don't have Shadow. If you have Shadow, then that's fine. But also, if you have Shadow, you actually might be better off with Crystal Bofa, for the sole reason that... I guess it depends. You're gonna have a tough time at P2 with Masori BP. It won't be that bad, but it'll be kinda weird. But Masori BP is like really, really good for the monkey room. Like, if we're talking P2, the Bofa's better. That may be important to you. No, damage. It's a damage-related thing. The only thing I would like for Mulgo Kirby if he's doing a video about it is I would just like credit for discovering the cycle, I guess, or notifying him about it. That's it. In case I wasn't the first one that discovered it, I don't know if someone else did. But other than that, you can feel free to make a video about it. And if he doesn't want... I mean, I'm sure he'll give credit. Mulgo is a very upsetting guy. Unless someone did tell him about it earlier. Or maybe he has another 5-tick cycle that's cooler. I should have stayed down there for another tick. Yeah, I'm pretty certain both Crystal is more DPS for P2 than Blowpipe. I could be wrong. It could be competitive. I only tried Missouri BP with like a 4-way switch. I didn't bring like anguish zvambs and all that stuff. I think I just did cape, story top bottom. That was kind of bad. Good luck, Adrian. Alpha versus versus Shadow plus Ancestral for 300 Zebak. Oh, so humble. I did not click fast enough. I was not punished. Most certainly going to be the Shadow. With or without a accursed sceptre. Probably gonna fail this DPS check. That could have been painful. I got key backed, but was very humble. If you're wondering why I was like just kind of like playing melee there, it's because I was trying to get my bowfill like on a different cycle so that I would not lose ticks in the future. Somewhat irrelevant because he was so low HP, but you know, good have it to have. I have to summon a melee throw. Oops. It seems like right now I'm mostly using my adrenaline on either DPS fails, or if I have extra I'll just use it on like blocking blood brow just for Zebak and tanking his ranged hits. Otherwise I will usually just use one. Misclick the prayer. Probably sun. never know. What if I make like a wave mistake, right? What else am I gonna use the spec on? Last soul should be right around here. Sometimes they'll still reach you here, but you can kind of feel it out as you get closer. I was in the new monkey room. I think they failed in their goal of making it easy for noobs in terms of the comprehension and stuff needed to make it, you know, like as effective as before or as efficient as before. And my main gripe with the room is that poisoning can be cool, and I like that they gave players the option to poison the shamans, but unfortunately, there is no option to turn off the poison function on your shaman. On your toxic blowpipe. And that means a lot of players are ending up with the situation where they poison it without a serpentine helm when they don't want to. And then they end up getting maged for a ton of damage. And getting smited. Also, the smite shouldn't. The mage attack from the shaman shouldn't smite, in my opinion, if you're protecting mage correctly against it. It's kind of beyond his bullshit that it does. And then you're punished for playing correctly and still getting smited. I suspect this is because they didn't want people to ignore the rolls and just camp their mage, but that is exactly what they should have allowed. The Volatiles is a great change. No reversion on that. That as is. So, I think they failed in the idea that they wanted to make it simple for noobs. Because what ended up happening is that experienced players ended up learning how to use the volatiles effectively, and noobs are just stuck in the hellhole of dealing with so many monkeys chipping them away at the same time, especially with getting smited. One of the easiest ways to handle the room is to simply have your melee gear on and pray mage. It works really, really well. I did it in a 542 test. Are you kidding me? Lived with like 5 HP, I thought I would die.
God.
Dead. I misclicked. I meant to click him to attack and I clicked his leg and I moved. Deserved. Didn't stun fast enough. It gave me a glimmer of hope to heal with. Oh well. I haven't died like that in a really long time. It do be like that though. Got some politics going on in the chat here. Better have 10 less points and do softcore? Yeah. For most players, yeah. Even for me, it's debatable. Actually, I don't think I think I'm at the point where hardcore's fine. But yeah, generally speaking, most people should be doing softcore. I think it takes a really long time to get to the point where hardcore is worth it. I was running softcore up to 470s, and I am still a firm believer that softcore is both for mental and saving the bank. But it's not good stream content and it's not cool for my purple ratio. So I will never do it. Or but so in this wave you actually want to kill the 2 meleeers and ignore the shaman. You can like poke the thrall or range get ready. Find where the volatile is. If you have time, take care of the shaman, but just let your volatile take care of it for you. That very consistent to do. You can go for any major or any venom, whatever. Find where the next one is, if possible. Try to make use of the volatile like this to kill 1 or 2 of them. I got a nice bonus there. Got some more volatiles coming up. Like basically volatiles are like your entire playstyle if you can make it work. No volatiles in this one. I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna run straight. Forgot about that. I was so focused. I was so focused on making that volatile work. Tips for last rewarding. If you see like a bunch of shadows, like a small shadow, big shadow, you want to click the shadow when it's biggest, and then you can either attack or click a shadow that's small and then attack. I recommend always focusing on the shadows and dodging before doing your attack. Don't like worry about rushing to do damage. How's it going, Cliptic? How's it been going? Pretty good. I just died twice this stream so far. One to a P2 mistake, which I haven't made in a while. And that one was kind of funny. I was really focused on making the volatiles work, and I didn't do the rest of the room. I died. But I don't really mind anyway, like I have like 200 mil. So in this wave, go for the 2 melliers, put on your range gear, or your anti-range gear. Look for the volatile, make use of it. I don't think I have time to stab, so I'm just gonna do the volatile only, and then I'll start stabbing. A lot of the time you will have time to stab at least one ranger. I probably could have done it there if I was like ready right away. Drop that volatile for success. Volatile over there. Like if you see a volatile, that is now your playstyle. That's empty hider, hide dead NPCs. Yeah, I like to ignore the shamans and always blow them up with a volatile if available. Sometimes they won't be available like this, in which case you're just gonna have to kill them. It is what it is. Sometimes you just mess up and can't set them up, is what it is. What the chin chonkers are for. Like if I set that up nicely and I got that shaman, I'd be at like a 240-ish. But I messed up. But that's a good way to do it. You get kicked from a group playing with randoms? I don't know. I don't know, I'll be honest. Maybe the party leader can? I would say average for the monkey room is about 240 with webweaver, and you'll get 220s pretty commonly. I'm still figuring it out though, so I also have like slow runs like that. In terms of like pathing and stuff, definitely has some optimization to do. couple times in a row. No, it could work indefinitely, technically, like this. The problem is, if I keep doing it like this, right? You know what this is? This is regular red X. This is a 6-tick cycle, so you only want to do it max 3 times. Once you're at the 3rd time, you want to reset it, which is why you'll see me do the cycle like that. Like here, that's 6-tick right there. I lost a tick. And we use this drag to kind of reset it so that we can do it over and over. You know you're at the end of it, end of your cycle, when your character hits the same tick it comes out. So you're gonna see it right here. So if my character hits that tick as he's like flying out of Baba or walking out of Baba, you're at the end of the cycle. Yep. Like you can continue the end of the cycle over and over, but you don't want to continue the end of the cycle over and over. You see how it hit as I was flying out? You're at the end of the cycle. How's it going, Changsta? But when he does like slow shadows like this in P3, you can usually get like 2 free attacks and then start a cycle right from the beginning. Which is essentially like a 5-to-1 cycle. Like the normal cycle you do for P3 is kind of like a 2-to-1. And then whenever it throws a rock or does a slow shadow, you can kind of go back to like a P1 or P2 cycle just for a little bit. So it ends up being like overall probably like a 3.5 of your attacks to 1 of Baba's or something. Crazy how fast you can die, yeah. I mean, I just played twice just now. Made a mistake at P2, got like 2 banged in Sun and Time, and then I just died at Monkey Room, messing around with some volatiles. Is what it is. 6:45, that's pretty slow. I usually finish before 6 minutes, the first part these days. Monkey Room's usually like 240, and then Baba's usually like low 3. And win them all. Oh. Double 51s. That was not worth it. I was so sweaty and I didn't even hit. Yeah, it is like what it is. Like I misclicked. I ran out of the safe spot and exploded. The DPS is kind of cracked right now with my Fang. Maybe I should shut up. Played any of the previous? I played Twisted and I played Shattered Relics. I did not play Trailblazer. I don't know if I'm gonna play this one, to be honest. I keep thinking about it. I think I'm not really that interested in this time around. The hell is my right now? Everything I touch dies is great. Yeah, I usually don't go for like Dragon Cup or anything like that. Last league, I had the opportunity to stay in Dragon Cup. I even stayed in Rune after not playing for like a month and a half of the league. But I slowly get bored of it. Like the novelty wears off for me. I'm gonna be really sad if I miss this. Agreed in on that, soldier. Yeah, like I like finding the new metas for like TOB, ToA, Chambers, Gauntlet. But then usually after about like 2-3 hours, my dopamine starts wearing off per like thing I'm doing. Why can't the ranger attack me? I've lured it. Essentially shifted it to the north. Bing's on. Not on right now. Where's the party system? So... Second. So essentially, you dung like that and that. You stand on those two spots to create those two lines. Once those two lines are created, the ranger will be kind of like, you know, in this little cage. The last step you need to do is to be careful not to bring it out when it spawns. You just do that by like standing around here when set 2 spawns. When the arcane inevitably teleports, you want to essentially kind of like path. It doesn't really matter how you path, but ideally you path so you're not getting like shot by the ranger. That's what these tiles are for. This is like outside the ranger's attack range, before he's like in the cage, like fully trapped. And you finalize the cage by running there. Or just if you want to make it easy to remember, all the way in the corner, which happens to be where the arcane teleports anyway. Once you run like here, the ranger just like shimmies back north. 518. No swarming? Isn't that kind of fast? Seems fast. Pretty sure that's like super cracked speed. Or not swarming, that's like super crack. It's a shame that the monkey room and the baba are like disappointingly slow. But it is what it is. Not every raid needs to be a speedrun raid, you know? You thought the range drive movement was the northwest corner? No. It's one off the corner, but the corner itself is fine too. There's a second drag you can do. You can also drag it on the southeast as well. And that makes it so it can't see you on the west side. Both drags are very valid. I prefer mine because it's very simple to pull off. You can always fix it later. And also it happens to be a little bit closer to the exit, so you can save a little bit of total time. Oh, didn't proc then. But both do the same thing, which is kind of shimmy the ranger out of your range. The ranger doesn't have unlimited range, but what it can do is if you're in a team raid and it can't see you, but it can see someone else, it'll shoot them. But whenever it targets anyone, it hits the whole room, which is kind of cringe, but it is what it is. So like if you pulled off a ranger trap and your friend, let's say, messes up the dung and gets kicked out of the cage and starts being seen, you're gonna have to pray ranged because it's gonna start ranging both of you guys, although it can only see him. But maybe that's why you think it has unlimited range. Probably because you've been shot from across the map. Even though it can normally see you, because it sees someone else. Is that bullshit? Absolutely. Only they should get punished, but it is what it is. What soundtrack we got going on? I don't know how to pronounce his name, his last name. His first name is Ian. It's essentially D&D music, and I've basically bought his library. Now, according to the description, if I buy it, it's commercial free, so I hope it doesn't affect any monetization thing, but I really like the sound of it. This is like D&D music. Oh, push tummy. So I just kind of listened to, skim through a bunch of tracks. No offense, I want to listen to them all, but I simply don't have time. Let's see if I can find out what would make like a good like in tavern kind of theme. Dude, I misclicked. I should have taken so much more damage there. How do double trouble orbs work? So essentially, every tick, it'll check if you moved or not. Sorry about that. Every time you move, it will always place one in front of where you land. And it will always place one where you started. Now, in particular, this means that's like the actual way it works. Just like straight up, that's how it works. Now you can go around this because if you move even tiles only, you'll always be fine because it'll just be in front of you and you'll skip past the one you were on when it placed. Where the fuck I am right now? So, step one, running even technically will always make you, okay. Running odd, if you're counting one, not counting for one, is not a good idea. Because if you run 3 tiles, technically it'll take you 2 ticks to get there, and you always run the start, right? So you kind of like end up running onto a tile you previously placed, if you do odd tiles, like 3, 5, 7, or 9 tiles running. Theoretically, if you like if let's say I wanted to move 3 tiles and I walked 1 and instantly ran 2, I would actually be fine. So that is a distinguishing like factor to keep in mind. Turning around last second is also a way to somewhat circumvent that. You can move any amount of tiles you want, 5, 7, 9, 6, 8, 1, 2, as long as you're making a turning motion at the very end. But you can never stop during your movement. If you stop during your movement at any point to, you know, look at the flowers or anything, you will end up on the orb. The reason you can't even dodge at all is because the orbs actually blow up a tick later, so you can be like visually on the orb. If you stay on the orb for a single tick, you will blow up. That's why continuing to stay on the move with double trouble means you're essentially immune to orbs until you stop, or until you backtrack into an orb. But it's kind of hard to backtrack without doing it on purpose. Have I watched any TTRPG? No, I have not watched any tabletop. I'm a very casual on that part. The closest thing I got to was watching someone make a D20 dice on YouTube. I could probably get into it with the right like group and audience, but fortunately, I don't think I have time if I want to maintain streaming and playing video games and other stuff. I'm not ready for another hobby yet. Yeah, the Amethyst D20. Yep. Why are the bubbles highlighted? You mean the jars? Oh, you're talking about the Akka orbs, probably. I don't know. I like squares. My mind works with tiles, not circles. Oh, those are crocodiles. I just have them marked from the Krondus. They happen to also be crocodiles. I just have crocodiles marked, and that's why they're marked, because those are also crocodiles. No one dodges the D20 recommendation video. I mean, it's such a good video. It's so chill watching someone make a D20 dice. And it's so like watching him put the frosting on it. Frost on it. I didn't think it would look so satisfying. Finished result. Can I re-explain the step in a different direction? Dodge double trouble orbs? Is that what you do when I start running to the middle? Yeah, I do that a lot actually. I'll kind of just wing it to the middle and then I'll just randomly turn around to like the left or right. And, like just make a quick like L corner or like... That's essentially it, yeah. This is like medieval tavern in music. I should change my video. That reminds me, you guys gave me a good reminder. I need to change my video description to properly give him credit because I'm actually not using my normal playlist. So I'll fix it after this and I'll include his name and all that stuff. He's got a YouTube channel. I can probably check it right now while I'm looking. I have his name. Ian. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's by this guy. Ian Ranscolton. Them Europeans and their cool names. Unless you are the DM, sessions are usually weekly / bi-weekly, depending on for life things. True, maybe. The DM sounds very stressful. How many tiles? You can be either 1 or 2 away. You cannot be 3 or on the bomb. Apparently this does something. I don't think it does. Last time I actually died because I was 1 away, and I actually ran away from it, so I ended up 3 away. Dodges radius entirely. 5? Or I guess 4 tiles away? I think 5. I'm pretty sure 5. So like I think this, I can dodge a bomb that's here, but I don't think I can dodge a bomb that's here. Sceptre hits. We eaten probably a 34 like something rate or mid 35 depending on this goes. My Thrall's gonna troll me a hit. I'm gonna regret having a Thrall. Yep. That right there completely neutralized the whole point of having a Thrall for this phase. Does that happen often? No. Thrall's supposed to help me do damage, not take away 60 damage. If you're confused what happened, it's because it was at like 80.01% basically. If it does it again, I'll be really mad. 60.02. If it brings it below 60 and I hit like a good number, it's gonna null my good number depending on the timing. Very strict about the timing and the threshold. And I hit a very, very good number at 80% and it nulled it. Yeah, but right after that I hit, yeah, it took away my like 60 that I dealt or was about to deal. There's no way it's gonna deal like this. There's no way this Thrall is gonna make up that difference for the entirety of the rest of the P3. It is what it is. I mean, the workaround is to resummon it, like when you're at like a really close threshold, but it's kind of hard to keep track of, you know? 'Cause you never know what you're gonna hit until you're about to hit it. On average, you should still have a Thrall out, of course. But it is really tilting when you... I've had it happen like 3 times in the same warden, and I get so mad. Because then I'm like, I'm about to never summon you again. Which is like super rare if it happens more than even once. I wasn't sure how many times to dodge, so kind of just winged it. You should always proc from the back here on the very last bit, because it doesn't null it going into P4. You can kind of squeeze in an extra hit going to P4, which is great, because, you know, that's less time being last road. Step on big shadows as they appear. Easiest way. Oops. So when a shadow appears to its maximum size, it'll pop and then it'll be safe for like 2 seconds. You can use that rule to your advantage by pretty much, when available, step on where a big shadow was. And then just use some empty tiles every now and again. Does that also work with Tbow? It works to a lesser extent, yeah. Tbow has a lower travel time, which is a good thing overall, but for that, you won't be able to squeeze in as much of a free hit. You'll probably squeeze in like 2 ticks for free, so like you should still do it. You never know, that could be the difference. Yeah, you should always do it if you can. Yeah, that phase with no Tbow shield, you just sit there and keep hitting. Oops. Where's my webweaver? Hello. College debt. Never escaped college debt. The way to deposit chins. Oh, I forgot about that. He created a deposit pod, right? I forgot about that. I've been throwing them out. I don't know if it works on chins, actually. You want to go for the 2 melees here first, not the Shaman. Hide from the Shaman if you can. Find the Volatile, where is he? There he is. And use him against Shaman. And I messed it up. That's gonna put me down quite a bit of time. And it wasn't that bad, I ended up 3-shotting it anyway, but could have been bad. Any volatiles? Yep. Land the Volatile here. Brother. What the hell? So rude. I messed up this one real bad. I'll say that. I basically didn't utilize the volatiles at all. It is what it is. Mess up, you are punished. Files are out, let's try to plan ahead. I heavily... Okay. Anyone who saw that, I think, would agree with me that I don't think volatiles should delete other volatiles as an exception. That just scanned me out of... So much extra time. Cool. Not gonna leave the raid of it. Is it fun or annoying? It is still fun, but it is tilting when I suck at it. I only hit a 7, I want to leave. Volatiles are 3x3, but I assume you mean 5x5. I mean 4x4. No, 5x5 would make more sense. 4x4 would be kind of weird. No centerpiece. No, it wouldn't make sense for 4, but yeah, 5x5. Because they would need to be in the center, right? So. It would clear out the whole room though. It was 5x5. Would it make it easy as hell? Yeah, it would though. I'm neutral about it so far. I think they failed their goal in making it noob-friendly. But it's different from blowpipe. I believe it's a tick slower. I mean, it's fast enough for like the purpose. 307. Be fast for 540. Especially for like a 7 bone dagger, that's actually really good. You would only expect that if you hit like a 15 plus. Yeah, like I messed up a lot on the puzzle that time round. Regardless of what you are currently experiencing with the puzzle, I just think that it's not noob friendly, which was I think their goal for it. Make it easier to, you know, be cracked at it, like, but I think they fail in that regards. Because it actually takes a lot of like skill to make the volatiles work right. Surprisingly, especially if you're like trying to drag melees onto it without dying. And I think the fact that the volatiles are supposed to be for quote-unquote in their blog for lesser experienced players, I think they have it the other way around, where only the experienced players are actually using the volatiles correctly. For the better players, their non-target demographic. But I think the volatiles are still good change though, yeah. Hell yeah. Just think they failed the execution. Good intentions, failed execution. I'd be okay with Jagex. I mean, the noobs would be screaming if this happens, but I'd be okay with Jagex saying, you know, I think we've done the reverse and actually made baboons better for the easier, for the good players, and about the same or worse for the noobs. But you know what? We like it this way. We like the skill expression, so suck it up. I wouldn't mind for Jaggers to say that, but you would have Noob screaming. Or they can just say, you know, we understand, or we intended. I mean, they could be lying, but imagine they said, like, we intended for there to be more chip damage, and like, damn, noobs just get told to, you know, get good. And then they can, like, post statistics, like, the average time went down, like, 5 seconds or something. 10 seconds, whatever. But I know, I would think I know Jaggers pretty well, they wouldn't say that. They would never do the get good argument. The players. You see how I ran right there? That was the tile to shimmy that guy north. Now he can't see me on this side. I'm gonna dung the left side if we have chins. Get our chins ready. Quick, you know, easy switch here. Make sure you pray range when you're about to do it too. Get ready to dung the right side. I'll pray range rigger. Right click. Click. Two and then back to Kephri. And chin them, and while I was chinning them, I was actually hitting Kephri as well. Sometimes you get scammed on the tick there. I'm pretty sure that was my fault. I just clicked too early. Hey mage, if you're about to do this and mess up. So you have the explosion damage. It's also a trade-off, like you lose less ticks dunging there. Yeah, you're only hitting Kephri specifically there because that's the, this is Kephri's southwest tile. And those agiles run close to it. As a bonus, because you're taking care of swarms, it's gonna do eggs instead of dunging you. So that's the less tick loss as well. Now, I don't want to be humiliated and die to an egg, so I'm gonna poke that egg. I kinda got checkmated there. I was asking for it. I was like, either I take the bomb or I run to an egg. Yeah, so... Oh, let's see. No! So missing Levy and Duke. Duke, Red-Eyed Jedi has the best best guides. Use Red Eye Jedi for both guides. IMO for both Levi and Duke. Red-Eyed Jedi, I think his name is. He's got the best guides for the awakened ones. His Duke one was fabulous. If you're experienced with Ulm, you'll probably get it in like the first 10 tries, like Ulm solos. If you're not, good luck, watch the video I guess. It's very easy and transferable from Ulm solos. So hopefully you've done that before, like acid walking, all that stuff. You can use Vorkav actually like kind of a training dummy. When Vorkav is spitting fireballs at you, you can take out a Fang, which is a 5-tick weapon, and you can use that to simulate your Fang/Scythe when you're doing acid walking at Duke. And then you can use a Dragon Hunter Lance or whatever 4-tick to practice the 4-tick Wook Swak. It's like a 4-tick Wook Swak, but you don't just go back and forth. You know, you want to like do like a big square and stuff. You would kind of have to like simulate it in your head if you want like a little bit of a practice dummy. Because obviously Vorkav doesn't do Duke mechanics. What do I spec a Bone Dagger? The very beginning of Baba, and then at Kephri, right after the first set, is when it's usable. Kephri's bugged, so you can only use it after his first set for some reason. Can't really use it any other time, in a solo that is. In a duo you can just let someone else attack and use it. I'm maging Zebak, so I'm not going to use it there. Maging Warden, not going to use it there. But it's a huge time save for Baba. Why Bone Dagger? Essentially because I have overly draining on, so I only have one enchanted spec. Bone Dagger is 100% accuracy when used correctly. And also, because everything has a defense floor here, like a very high defense floor, you only want to reduce about 20 for maximum effect anyway. A BGS hitting a 50 is essentially the same as a Bone Dagger hitting a 20. BGS hits less often and takes longer, so mostly the fact that it misses a lot. Big deal. Bone Dagger doesn't miss. Why not drop it after Kephri? I mean, there's no need to drop anything, so I just dropped the chins instead. Because Bone Dagger is cheaper, but I'm not trying to buy like 50 Bone Daggers and just grab a new one. I could do that though. I don't really see reason to. What a flick. There's no way that X landed correctly on that guy. I'm surprised it counted. Should have ran and then gotten meleeed or something instead. Chin's more pricey? True. Humble that he didn't change at least. Let's drop the ego and adrenaline early. Nope, sunning. No ego. I lost a tick. Alright, I missed one of them. Why webweaver? Look at the video description. There is a nice explanation for webweaver. But with the new Baba puzzle, There's a new thing I should add. The fact that it's long range means I can focus on setting up the volatiles better. Longer range, slower means I can focus on setting up volatiles, which is really important in the new patch. But not being able to poison the shamans is like a massive W, surprisingly, because that's so much less chip damage I'm taking from shamans. When you poison the shamans, they will start maging you. Webweaver doesn't poison, unlike the blowpipe. It's actually really nice. I forgot to Thrall. Oops. Did I forget to Thrall? Or is he saying that I shouldn't Thrall? Because you should use melee Thralls for the comfies now. Because Thralls no longer count, you should just use it. The extra damage. If I forgot to, then it is what it is, but yeah, definitely use them now. You want the melee Thrall for the come phase because it used to count toward, you know how like the third hit makes him teleport? The Thrall no longer counts, no matter if it hits a 0, 1, 2, or 3. So you should use it because that's DPS you should be getting. H-Troll doesn't hit the prayer? No. Does not. The only instance of a Thrall hitting through a protection prayer is the ranged prayer hitting through... The ranged and melee Thralls hit through prayer for some reason on P2. That's the only instance that I know of. And Calfight Queen. I think I just got late. Like greeted. Pretty sure I just got late. Like read hit and I get late. SMH. Smoj. Sit. True. What happened? I greeted a hit, I got waved into double acid, and then I tried to dodge, and I dodged into another acid. People realized I was like, whatever. I don't care. I've had worse streams where I like plank like a billion times. Trust me, it's very hard to tilt me. Let's go back in. Why do I stream on YouTube? I guess just because I uploaded videos here, so I already had some subscribers, so it was easy to start. Whereas on Twitch, it's hard to start if you don't have like a previous viewer base. Here you want to go for the melees, not the shaman. You want to save the shaman for the volatile, but you want to identify where the volatile is coming from first. That side. So that side, I have a little bit of time. I can get one free shank. Sad that I missed, but it is what it is. Care that for me. Go for whatever is available. A little annoying. Oops. You see, I always like prioritize using it on the shamans if I can. Volatile spawn close to me, so I'm gonna run and book it to the Shaman. Got some nice value out of that guy. You basically have a homing missile. Make use of it. Abandon everything and run straight to the Volatile, set it up. Oh my god, I mistimed that. I'm alive. No bone dagger though. Now I don't have bone dagger. Sad. I'll bring them a story top and bottom and not switch for anguish. Essentially I'm using Fury to give me a little bit of range accuracy, but you kind of want like the best bang for buck for ranged accuracy to damage for P2. I lost a take there because I didn't dodge diagonally. Oh, here. I'm gonna wing the timing, I think this is it. Should have done a super drag there. Not in the cycle right now. I drop the chins. Drop whenever I want. I'm dead. I greeted. I was like, I think I can get this attack. I cannot. Being bad today. Win some, you lose some. Oh, we losing some, alright. We losing some right now. We planking. At least I have my chins. Oh, those are gone. I'll have you know those are gone too. Contract's banging. Okay, I don't really care. Sometimes it just be like that, you know? It only makes the purple more satisfying. Can't escape from me. Or Volatile. Nice. 2 free stabs. Eating swell. Look at those suckers. Hey, when did this venom get here? I am the sucker. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Doing the room. Not important. All is equal in front of the chins. Hey! Run away from that guy. Wait, that one dodged all the volatiles? For a champion. Alright. Mission accomplished. How arrogant are we? We're so arrogant. I hit a 5, by the way. I'm gonna put that on the not worth scale. Oh, Blood Fury, please. Yeah, it's not exactly every 3 ticks, unfortunately. As much as I would love. I was supposed to wait 2 ticks there. Oh no. Theoretically, every time I run under, other than the starting time, it's the same 6 tick cycle that you would expect from like a normal Red X. I think my tech stat is the most comprehensive one, but I know a lot of people like can't understand from just text, which is completely understandable. This one I should be waiting 2 ticks, right? So I should hit 1, 2, and then run under. Nice. I'm gonna do a regular 6 tick for now. Avoid the tick loss, my friends. I can slide because I'm 20 HP though. Guys, I'm scared. No! I didn't control click there. I don't know how I didn't press control, but I ran out. Game is hard today. Or tonight, I guess. To be honest, right? To be honest, was it a logical thing to bone dagger at 30 HP? No. It'll have been much faster to be at 118 and just do the regular 5-tick cycle with plenty of HP. That would have been the most consistent way to clear that room. What do? We yeet the bone dagger at 30. Because we have to. We have to, right? I just love the Baba puzzle. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Shank this Thrall because I'm bored. This might be sick. Okay, 2 for 1. Ah! Oh. I trolled it. I had this one. Had him by the balls. See? A 4. Bone dagger sucks today. Okay. I think his oink scoop. A 4. Didn't notice how much I sounded like Mr. Jaggy just now. Oh, I didn't wait a tick. It's gonna throw a rock at me. I don't know what part of the cycle I'm in. Better find out. 3 hits into insta 3 step unders. That's the first. This is the second. Third into a super drag. 1. Throws a rock. 2. You have to wait 2 ticks. It hits. Easiest way to hit to move 2 tiles. This extra step under is unnecessary, but it's okay. We just lost 1 tick. Hangs into 3 step unders. 1, 2, 3. Timing was a little awkward there because the rock kind of messed with Baba's pathing. Kind of reset. More step unders. And the rock kind of with the pathing. Is this considered red X? Well, there do be a red, and there do be an X. But I call it partial because you kind of do it not all the time. Like, you don't just do this cycle over and over. It's an adaptive cycle based on Baba's attacks. Which is why I call it partial. This one's 3 step unders. The 3rd step under here. P3, she attacks faster. She attacks at 4 ticks instead of 6. That's why you'll see me do like a 2 to 1. There are some exceptions to when you do like more than a 2 to 1, like if she throws a rock, if she does slow shadow like this. Very slow. I wouldn't consider it. The reason I call it partial red X instead of regular red X is because if you put them all into regular red X, you're going to it would be false to say you're expecting like a red X time doing that method. Red X is probably like 4 minutes, like on average. And this method gets you like a lot of the time low 3 minutes instead. Like a fast red X is like a 3:30. A fast, that method is like 3 minutes or lower. There's a lot of, that's like the whole reason I distinguished it from the regular red X. Call it partial instead. Red X for like 3 cycles. You could either face tank, or you could do like dragging methods to like reset the cycle and re-enter the cycle. It's kind of weird, but IMO, it's actually one of the most in-depth things I've ever messed with. That was very little DPS. I would like to deal some damage now. There you go. The glitch? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Enlighten me. Educate me. What does it mean? This is the moment the bone dagger when it's waking up. Make your pet Baba, pick it up, drop it again, change it to whatever you want, and it'll still be running as if it were Baba. Oh, that's insane. Cool. Speedy poop ball. That's meta. Speedy Croc has to be meta, right? And there, you want to set up the range trap. This is the second one. Do this after you finish the first set. Now you can start dunging whenever, based on your DPS. You can dung here. You dung here. All of those are valid. Let this melee land, and then you click this arcane. That way the ranger stays in that little cage for now, temporarily. That's part 1 of the cage. Now to part 2. When you go to the major here on the teleport spot, run here or here. And you'll see that it shimmied a little north. That will get it out of your range. Now he can no longer see me when I'm meleeing. Look at this fool. Now if any of my teammates troll and are seen here, I will be shot. But alas, we are solo. So we will not be punished. I think killing one of those scarabs has unlocked the egg cap. We can summon eggs again, which is good. Not yet. Unlocking the egg cap is generally cool. When I stream on both Twitch and YouTube, I don't know. Holy hell, that's fast for a no swarm. Oh, it's level 2. Mind, who cares? Level 2 Kephri. Guess I could. Doesn't hurt, right? Good multi-stream. I feel like if I were to stream on YouTube, I'd play like... No, it doesn't really matter. Alright, I should just stream on both. I think I'm gonna make it around in time, so I'll just sit here. Would I be allowed? Wait. If I streamed on both, what are the rules on saying drop that prime or smash the light? Which one am I allowed to say? Am I allowed to say both? Never hear anyone say both. I'm only allowed to say one of them if I multi-streamed. I don't even say them anymore. Actually, I never really said them. Kind of weird. bash your prime into the floor and then drop the like into the dirt. It's gonna be a level 5 Zebak, so I'm ready for a good old 5-minute Zebak. Sceptre and only 80s, okay. Okay, but Akka raises me this. He's gonna switch right now as he teleports. It's too late, Akka. I've already won. Procced. He didn't switch. RNG is indeed on our side then. I think I've sacrificed my life 5 times this stream so far for the shadow. It's kind of deserved. Just saying. Thrall hooked me up with a 1. Yeah, at least a 2. Spooky. $118 for the Zebak. Always sneaking in that cheeky 118 before we start Zebak. He hit at least one scepter, thank god. I was a little concerned as soon as the first one missed. Which invocations do I leave out? Hold on. I leave out medic, and that's pretty much it. Medic and quiet prayers. I run a 40 timer, so obviously I can't take like the 30 timers. I don't think I can break 35 consistently. Don't mind me pinging a straight line, that's very obvious. Gotta double check my depth perception ever since I died. I've run pretty much everything else though. Skipping that one. Hell no. Is that a bait jug? It's a rare bait jug, but it's bait jug. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? I could've just ran through them, but I was like, I don't want a chance getting hit for like a 10. So here I am, chancing the roar. Max is 5 here, but you can get level 6 bosses with Pathmaster. Like with Pathfinder on, this is the max. Squeeze in that 118. That's adrenaline. Oh, yeah, Zebak doesn't scale past 6 besides HP and like damage dealt. He doesn't go faster. He doesn't one tick you like Leviathan. Although I wish he did. That'd be cool. Oh, there was a question from the Visionary. Let's see. Going to try some 500s today. Was wondering mainly about some invos. Loading Pathfinder and adding OD plus quiet prayers. Worth it or better to stick to Pathfinder? I would say I'd rather have Pathfinder if you were comparing it versus quiet prayers. But if you're able to get double trouble keepback and kind of skip quiet prayers, I would you can end up going with just overly draining pretty much. So I would say I'd rather go for Pathfinder, but it really depends. Or like, you know, I'm very used to level 4 Zebak, so I'm very biased about that. I know a lot of people are scared about level 4 Zebak, which is understandable. I'm of course also assuming you have a timer on, if you have like a shadow and stuff, but if you don't have a timer on, then it's going to be very rough on the invocation as well. Having a timer is actually pretty easy, like in terms of the raid difficulty, compared to not having one. I'll stick by that for like a really long time. I think having a timer is a lot easier than having either quiet prayers or some other invocation that can make it a lot harder. But yeah, you can Pathfinder, if you're scared of level 4 Zebak, you can always try to do Zebak 3rd. There is a chance you will be forced to do a level 4 Zebak, but that chance is relatively low, so that's always a chance you can take. Good morning, V-Bucks. How's the ping in Pakistan? If I ever see anyone comment from a non-common country, I always ask them how the ping is, especially like Asian viewers. Finally got a serve task, nice. I need to do all the Slayer tasks besides grotesque for my... They're called? My tasks, like the Grandmasters and stuff, whatever tasks. I'm gonna help this man with the Kephri mug. I mean, I could do it myself. I just don't want to subject myself to a meta grid. I can handle all of it by myself. But I'd rather not blast in medic swarms for the 15 minutes. I will do the Kephri Mog. Okay, if it ever comes down to it, I will do a Kephri Mog if it's my 2000th AC cape. So I can spam the chat for a double message. If it comes down to it by myself. I don't even like it. I do like the Kephri Mog, but for me, it's still behind Zebak on looks, so. If I stay here for 2k cape, what happened? It means I'm rich. Actually, I'm already rich. Have I made all my money from ToA? No. I made like a third of my money off ToA. I've made like 8 mil off ToA, I think, more. But then I've lost like, I don't know, maybe 2 bill buying all the stuff early. Like the Masori, the Shadow. I bought all that stuff really early when it was a lot more expensive. I think I bought Shadow for 2.4, 2.3. And I bought Masori basically for like 200, 300 a piece. Something like that. I remember buying Fang for 330, and I still will stick to my guns that it was very worth it. Item is broken. I think I spent like 30, 50 mil for a light bearer. I don't know. I didn't buy ward until it was like 5 mil though. Like 10 mil. I think absurdly cheap at the time. For Brock Slayer, yeah. Oh, thank you, V-Box. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you, my man. Definitely dodge one more. I'll proc from the back. Purple, then I dance. Want to see me dancing? Can't tell me something to do if I don't even know how to do it. Damage P4, say less. I'll do it now. On demand. $33.28 for a full skull skipper. Not too bad. Never purple. All my sacrifices gone to vain. Oh, I didn't even check the board. Pin my Baba puzzle, my Baba guide. Old Goat Wonder isn't available anymore. Why? Why? Let's see. Let's pin this. So people want to see it. I wonder what my PB is for these 540s. I think it was pretty close to this. Let's see. Ba-bum, ba-bum. 33:46, 33:28, and it's only 20 seconds difference. Not worth posting about. We'll just wait until we get sub 33. Send it again. How do you get yourself to send somebody back-to-backs? Mental illness and there you go. Okay. I don't know. I've been enjoying it recently, I guess because I'm starting to understand some in and outs. I try not to stagnate, so I feel like I'm improving when I do these raids. But also because I kind of don't want to play Baldur's Gate right now. I'm just finding an excuse to do something else. Played so much Baldur's Gate that I can't enjoy it for a little bit. Everything's healthy in moderation, you know? Oh my god. Oh, I wonder if I can get a 2-for-1 here. Boy. Where's the Volatile? There he is. I wasted his potential. Oh. I already weakened that Shaman, so I might as well use it on this major. Ah! Let me find something more useful to use this guy. Oh, don't blow, don't blow, don't blow. Nice. What did I think of the new monkey room changes? Well, they're great for players who are willing to put in the effort to learn it, which is unfortunately, in my opinion, not the goal they should have gone for. Oh, got a bonus. I feel like I'm benefiting because I'm not using a blowpipe, and I'm willing to spend time to practice with the volatiles. That is exactly two things that a noob will not do. I should not bone dagger this, but I'm going to. I hit a 2! Hitting me. So, in that respect, if the noob was their target audience to have faster monkey rooms and be less annoyed, I think they failed. It is going to take some time for people to get adjusted regardless. But I think they failed in their objective. Saw that. Oh, Blood Fairy carry me. Flow Shadow me. Yes. Now we do 4 hits into wait a tick, or we can do 4 hits and move tile like this. Do 2 step unders. Do a super drag. 2 hits if it's a melee. She did melee me. Do 3 step unders since it was a melee. Do another drag to another cycle reset. We'll see what it throws at us. Rock. Melee is gonna be hit, move, go under. Roll 2 step unders. Do a super drag. So shadow is a hit, 1. Or wait it ticks, same thing. Step unders. Super drag. I believe it's forced to throw a rock now. Nope. Melee is just 2 fangs into 3 step unders. Now I should have dragged it there, but because it's at 33, I didn't really bother. Now P3 is going to be a 2-to-1 cycle, with the exception of when it does anything that isn't a melee. So with the shadow, 4 hits as usual, 2 step unders. A little low on stamina though. The super drags. Because of the slow shadow, you can essentially mimic the 5-to-1 that you normally do. I like to, for the 2-to-1, the easiest way to do it is when you get a hit splat, wait a tick until after the hit splat goes away on your character, and step under. That's the easiest way to do it. That was a really slow bottom. Hop into Mulgoat's Discord. See if he said anything about the red X being removed. I guess OSRS channel. Hasn't said anything. I don't think so. I just looked for the last 2 days. I missed my opportunity. No! I'll never financially recover. Yeah, I have to do it like while it's waking up, it's so annoying. Not a moment later. And get away with no protect range with bandos? Depends on the invo, but probably. I did it on the 400s, so I don't know about like a 540. With Blood Fury, maybe not a 540, but I'm not sure. 500? Not sure. Probably. I mean, if anything, you can always pray ranged if it doesn't work out. So what I would do is not pray ranged, and then once you're below like 60, start praying ranged. So that you can maximize the heal. You could always, you know, feel it out. Don't protect range for a little bit, and then start protecting ranged. If it's no overly draining, you can also, if it's for like a kit run, you can cheat and use an SGS, an egg. You just run 500s. Just do it by feel. Like, don't protect range. Let yourself lose like 20 HP or something, and then protect range again. Rinse and repeat. Like, that's what I do, right? I end up protecting range even with Torva. Does the range scare heal? Kephri? Nah. Range does not heal. The melee also heals based on its current HP. Fun fact. Give you 150 mil for the Bofa setup? Nope. Good luck. Oh, I can, but I don't. I can't ruin your grind. Well, I can, but I won't. I done goofed. Should have procced on the right side. Venator bow? Venator bow is pretty trash, unfortunately. Reasoning being that you can't control the Venator bow's bounce or like bounce mechanic, so it ends up usually not working out in your favor to be worth it. You can do it, but I don't see why you would, compared to using a webweaver to be chill. Because webweaver is what that does. A chill baba room because of the long range and the boulders. The Venator bow is slower. It can work out sometimes in your favor, but ideally the Venator bow is better against like higher HP targets like Shamans, right? I am pretty convinced that the meta is just to use the Volatiles to blow that up for you instead. So you just end up dealing with like Rangers and Mages more, which you're gonna have to deal with by using either your Shadow / Trident or your Rapier. The Venator bow is not that great versus Mages. It's not terrible, but Mages don't tend to really sit around bounceable targets. There you go. Venator probably bad, but feel free to experiment. Maybe I'm wrong and there's some secret I don't know about. It's actually good. Nothing wrong with experimenting. Like, I thought the webweaver is super trash until I tried it. So. We got DPS checked, which is sad. That does so much damage, it's unbelievable. Long range is Shadow slower? No. Long range is only slower on... Lost a tick, it's over. It's only slower on ranged weapons. It's a ranged weapon thing. Alright, it's a level 4 Akka. Likelihood that I fail DPS checks is a lot higher. Oh well. No, I didn't move back an extra tile. Could have snuck in that hit. We've lost ticks. I should find out a better transition for this scenario. That loses a few ticks, what I just did right there. I mean, it works, but... Maybe procs, maybe it doesn't. It procs right there, that's good. Little inefficient with our ticks here, but to melee Thrall till now. Took me so long to realize I did not press the adrenaline button. I was like, oh my god, why am I not sun-specking? How's it going, Zezima? Level 3 Zebak, what is this creature? It's too slow. Get the help, Pippy? Hey, congrats. What's your KC? $4,000, God. Deserved. Very well deserved. Congratulations. Oddly enough, I actually really don't like Serb. Well, I guess to be fair, I don't really enjoy most of the Slayer monsters in general. I could pray against those last second, forgot. Oh, you still level 4 Zebak. I try using Pathfinder. Pathfinder, definitely don't do it until you're at least into like, if we're talking money raids, I wouldn't touch Pathfinder until I was already at 470. Or Pathseeker. Pathseeker tends to be the lesser efficient. It's not the worst, but it's not that great, Pathseeker. Usually it's almost always better just not having Pathseeker on than it is having it on. Pathfinder is quite a bit better. It's completely up to you, like, you want to do it because you want the most purples per raid, that's fine. But we're talking like purples per hour, Pathseeker's probably not very good. Dagger? No, I think YouTube eats dagger. You could post it on Discord. Post it in the general chat. Maybe we should make a drops. We can make a drops channel. Give me a second. Make a drops channel real quick. I made a rudimentary drops channel. I don't know if all the permissions need to be changed or anything like that, but I messed around with it. Wanna post? You a pet hunter, I assume? No one would do serb unless they were a pet hunter. I'm a bit of a retired one. I only have like 18 pets. I got a little burnt out going for the Kalpa Queen one. I haven't really tried pet hunting since then. I wanted to do it for DT too, a little bit. I get burned out a lot faster than I used to. You know, oddly enough, I think it's the fact that it's a puppy, everyone wants it. I have a lot of friends who are like aspiring pet hunters, and they all say the same. They want not Alpha Queen, they want Hell Puppy early. Who doesn't want a puppy? The 3KC Bloodhound? Yo, same. No cap. Also 3KC Bloodhound. I have more masters since then, but... Unless this is a big purple, like Masori top or better, I'm probably gonna call this my last raid of the night. So either Masori top or Shadow. They're the only two I'll be taking today. I think my first pet was Heron, followed by Sire. I'm gonna guess Sire. I didn't get Bloodhound until I was a little bit deeper into the pet grind. I think about like Aiden. Why am I proccing from back here? So troll. Not even at E4 yet. Dodge one more rock. One came somewhat recently. A second Bloodhound? That's crazy. Never purple. But we've died a lot today, like tonight to stream, so I'm probably around double rate only, so it's not that bad. You know, only about double rate so far. Could be worse. Many more people have gone more dry. Alright guys, I'm going to call it a night for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Although I died a lot, I feel like I learned a lot about the monkey room so far. I've been getting better and better at the monkey puzzle overall. The raids are getting quite a bit faster. Like, that was one of my slower ones for a really long time, and it was 36 minutes. I'm pretty happy if 36 is going to be my metric for slow now. Alright, take care.